Hey guys, welcome back to the channel McNallie Money, home of all things stock, investment, and personal finance related. Now for today's video, we're going to be providing a follow-up on Mangoceuticals and their MangORX platform. This is a company we initially covered a few months back. We actually had the CEO on the channel for a Q&A, and there's been a number of changes, including share price, since that initial interview. Now before we get into it, please take a second, hit the like button, you guys. It's a big help to myself and the channel. If you're not already subscribed, McNallie Money, feel free to join. And let me know in the comment section below if you're currently holding shares of Mangoceuticals and if you've ever tried these products out. Now with that being said, let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so that's right. Today's video, we're going to be providing a follow-up on Mangoceuticals Incorporated. This is one that we covered on the channel a couple of months back. They've been downtrending since that initial coverage, and we actually had a subscriber reach out and want an update on this organization. So this is as of trading Monday morning, December 4th. You can see they're having a phenomenal start to the week, up nearly 15% or just under 10 cents per share, currently trading at 75.5 cents US. And if we bring up a 1 month chart, you can see Mangoceuticals really bottomed out around the mid to low 40-cent range in November. And since then, they've been on quite a nice run over the last month or so, spiking all the way up to about 58 cents on November 20th, and then a high of 87 cents on November 30th. Now, since then, we've retreated a little bit, and you can see the start of another push here, indicating the stock and company are definitely starting to see more volume and more attention from the investment community. Now, this was our initial coverage on Mangoceuticals. We were actually able to get the CEO on for an interview, a super interesting and passionate guy about this sector and obviously his company. You can see we covered a wide range of topics, and at this point in time, Mangoceuticals or MangORX was actually trading north of $1 US. Now, for those of you who maybe missed our initial coverage, if we jump over to the MangORX investor relations portion or mangoceuticals.com, you can see a nice little corporate overview. Mangoceuticals is a company focused on developing, marketing, and selling a variety of men's health and wellness products and services via a secure telemedicine platform. And we're actually going to take a look at that platform, mangorx.com, in a second. To date, the company has identified men's wellness, telemedicine services, and products as a growing sector, as we talked about in that Q&A session with the CEO, and especially related to areas of erectile dysfunction, also known as ED. As a result, the company has developed a new brand of an ED product under the name Mango. As we alluded to in the conversation, think of that as Mango. For more information about the company and their products, please go to mangorx.com, which is where we're going to check out next. And the other thing I quickly wanted to show you guys here is under the events and presentation. The company is actually updating their investor presentation to be launched soon, so this is definitely one to keep an eye on as soon as this comes out. So if we now take a look at the platform itself, MangORX, this is really the site or platform where customers or consumers are going to interact with this brand. We're leveling up our bedroom game so that you can be at the top of yours, because when you look, feel, and perform your best, there is nothing to stop you from becoming that carefree, fun-loving, stylish, risk-taking renegade that you've always been. So obviously in relation to their ED product. Now speaking of products, if you click here, you can see they have two different current offerings, the ED and the hair growth offering. And although this is a special formulation from MangORX, you can see they use the same active ingredient as Cialis or Viagra, but with a number of benefits, including faster onset that we talked through in that initial discussion. So below there's a list or comparison between the two brands, whether you're taking the active ingredient from Viagra or the active ingredient from Cialis, and some of the perks or benefits, including, like I said, the faster onset in as little as 10 minutes, longer lasting, and the safety and certification that people are familiar with some of these more mainstream brands. Now, Mangoceuticals has really made a name for themselves because of their comedic and hilarious commercials or advertisements. So before I let you guys go, I definitely wanted to play one of those, just so you can get a feel for what this company and their corporate culture is all about.
We're Mango. We make health products to make your sex life better. We're not going to show you a bunch of penis-shaped produce and talk in thinly veiled metaphors. On the contrary, we're going to be explicit. In fact, you could be having better sex. We want that for you. We know someone else who does too. Bear with us. Just like Mango, we're gonna have to work quickly. Having trouble pitching a tent? Well, stop sleeping in the cold and make your ankle spanker a shoulder boulder.
So you can see a very entertaining and comical situation or commercial that they've set up. And again, speaking to some of the benefits of Mango compared to those existing or legacy ED products in the market. Now, MangORX also has a YouTube channel. You can see they're still advertising their Black Friday event up top. And they've got a number of new commercials here as well. And as you can see, reaching a massive audience with their most recent commercial, hitting 463,000 views. So they definitely are becoming more well-known and really targeting that younger audience that maybe isn't looking for that traditional ED supplement. Now, the other thing I quickly wanted to throw in here, you guys, is an article that came out on Wednesday, December 6th, talking about Mangoceuticals launching their MangORX subsidiary in Mexico. And this is actually going to pave the way for OTC or over-the-counter retail of their ED line of products in Latin America. So when I mentioned there's been a lot of changes at the organization, this geographic expansion is definitely one. You can see this is tapping into a market of more than 40,000 pharmacies. That's going to include retail outlets and convenience stores across Mexico expected next year. And because there's a global appetite for these products, this is really just scratching the surface of international expansion. Now, they've partnered with one of the largest international law firms in the world, who's actually represented a variety of Fortune 500 brands previously, including Oracle, Nissan, Sony, and Alliance. And you could see Jacob Cohen, who we actually had on the channel, the co-founder and CEO of MangORX, goes on to say this has enormous implications for our growth trajectory going forward for several important reasons. Now, those reasons are first, ED medications such as branded and generic Viagra and Cialis are available to consumers over the counter in Mexico. That presents increased margin and sales volume potential for what we already produce and market here in the United States. So unlike Canada and the United States, you don't need a prescription. You can actually just walk in and purchase these products in a traditional retail setting. Secondly, Mexico is a completely untapped market, as our research indicates that we'll be the only company offering an ED product in a flavored and rapid dissolve tablet format. So again, highlighting some of those points of differentiation for Mangoceuticals. So that's definitely an important development and one I wanted to make sure we talk about in today's presentation. Now, the final thing I wanted to look at here is just the total addressable market, or TAM, of the ED market worldwide. So you can see it was valued at $2.3 billion back in 2021 and expected to grow to $4.73 billion by 2030, giving them a compound annual growth rate of 8.5%. Now, obviously, the existing brands or established players in this market like Cialis and Viagra have taken a huge portion of the market share. But what's interesting here is if you actually look at the trend over time, you can see that both of these existing players, Viagra and Cialis, have been downtrending, while new products are starting to see a lot more attention from customers or consumers looking to treat ED. So I thought that was super important to throw in, that this is a massive addressable market. It's growing, no pun intended. And that some of the legacy offerings really aren't seeing the interest or the demand that they once were, really due to some of those limitations like onset time, for example, that Mangoceuticals and MangORX are really looking to address. So as always, you guys, this is not financial advice. However, this is definitely an interesting company if you're looking for exposure to the men's health or men's performance space. We had the pleasure of talking to the CEO on the channel, so you've already got a little bit of insight into leadership or management at the company. The share price has pulled back since that initial video, meaning that any dollars you're looking to invest can now purchase more shares. Not to mention the traction and reach some of the comedic commercials and advertisements for MangORX have proven to have with their target demographic. So for those reasons, you guys, this is definitely one I would encourage you to take a look at if you're looking for exposure to this sector. Let me know in the comment section below if you're currently holding shares of Mangoceuticals or if you've tried these products, and your thoughts on this as an investment opportunity. If you're still watching the video at this point, hopefully you found some value, so make sure you hit the like button. And if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, McNallie Money, feel free to join. We'd love to have you as part of the community. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.